Dick, I watched the, I'll call it a publicity stunt. Mr. Cable, sitting in the pub having a pint together, yeah?
Private little pint. No one was watching.
Yeah. I have to say, I watched it quite carefully.
Oh, right.
And it was the most uncomfortable pint I've ever seen two men have. Your eyes, you couldn't even look at Mr. Cable. He looked like he just didn't want to be there. Oh. My question to you is, look, we're not stupid. We all know what Mr. Cable's done. He's been involved in some underhand tactics. And do you really believe, in your heart of hearts, A, he's innocent, and B, you'll be leader of the Lib Dems in 12 months' time with that sort of antics going on?
On the latter, yes, I do. Obviously there's a lot of soul-searching going on in my party, quite rightly, and I'll be talking about that in the coming days, about my own thoughts about how we move forward from here, because we had a really, really, really bad set of election results. But
when will you be talking in the coming days, then?
You'll be the first to know, Nick. But of course, because I wanted to take some time. For instance, last night we had a long meeting of the Liberal Democrat Parliamentary Party, bringing together all the Lib Dem MPs. There was unanimous backing for my leadership at that meeting, but also an acknowledgement by me and everybody else there that, of course, we've lost a lot of support by going into coalition and taking these difficult decisions, and so we want to campaign with renewed vigour about the kind of things that we think people perhaps don't know about the great things we've done in government, the service we've tried to provide to the nation, but also the things we want to do in the future. As far as Vince is concerned, actually, Michael, here, I'm going to... It was Nick Ferrari who challenged me months ago and said, why don't you go and have a pint with Sir Vince Cable? So there I go and dutifully do what you tell me, and now Michael rings me up and says... We weren't clear. Well, listen, all I can say to you, Michael, is you try and have a pint with hundreds of people literally tapping on the window pane with their cameras, and sort of make and try and pull that one off effortlessly as if it was a sort of normal Saturday evening pint down your local. Look, Michael, Vince Cable and I, we work very well together. I don't believe at all that he was involved in some untoward plot at all. Haven't done so right from the beginning. Clearly, Matthew Oakeshott is a completely different matter. He's now left the party.
What's your view of him?
Matthew Oakeshott? Look, Matthew Oakeshott has always been of the view that we shouldn't be in coalition at all. So his view is that we should just basically cut our losses, pull out altogether, and then he adds to that a fair amount of sort of personal commentary as well about, this... No,
would you ever have a pint with him, or would you pour it over his head?
Certainly not.
You'd pour it over his head,
certainly not. I don't think Matthew Oakeshott and I are going to be having a pint in public or private anytime soon. But the point is, I just so fundamentally disagree that what you do when there's real heat on in politics, just as in life, is that you sort of bail out and you buckle. I think the worst thing to do, given how much we have... the sort of sweat and tears that we've spilt in order to prove that we can do the right thing for millions of people up and down the country by cutting taxes, providing better pensions, providing better apprenticeships, better funding for schools and so on. At the last moment. You might not like the list, but it's what I'm proud of, so I'm going to slip it in from time to time. But the last thing you're going to do is just when it gets toughest.
The last thing you finish your pint.
I think I drank most of the pint.
Well, I'm told that Mr. Cable finished his, but you left some.
Well, that is a truly malicious rumour, which I must check on. I'm seeing Vince later in the afternoon. I will check. Are you saying that I can't down a pint like the best of them?
How quickly can I get a pint of Archer's mild ale? Is what you chose, apparently.
Yes.
Why mild ale?
Because the guys behind the bar told me it was one of their favourites.
Oh.